losing my temper.
I will help where I can.
Missed me
Please
already.
allow me. I crave
Anything
your
new?
commands.
Will defend my dream.
This is very good. Nabastus didn't turn against me.
I will resist.
I'll rip you apart!
Prepare yourself.
The light, take you!
Here.
Bloody metal. Shit, I switched to turn base.
Out of my sight!
Desna, guide my hand!
L81 armor class. Got them crazy. With best healing. Seal. Those goblins should drop from barriers, goddammit. If I don't win it now, I don't know when I'll win. Well, that's all good.
Why am I so weak? Only death can stop me.
Kill him!
Why am I so weak? Only death can stop me.
40,000 XP for it. Very strong. But that one is still alive somehow.
Why am I so weak?
Killing is what I was made for. Please help me.
No mercy for the wicked.
Ah, when I made a pause, I ate something. Told you I was refreshed. God damn it. It's fucking fight. Worst
Oh,
fight
the
in the
waiting is
game.
never.
Hardest fight in the game by
Skip the
far.
pleasantries.
They're just way too bloody broken. Crazy.
Together, we stand.
Zilla.
A bright future awaits us.
Smile. The world's
Rely
not
on
ending
me.
just yet.
Eh!
No reason to pause.
Now I can say every fight is done in Oshinira.
Pay attention.
Did I say it? After the fight. I'm not exactly sure.
You'll make a fine trophy.
Well, you know what? Fuck you, game. Fuck you, game. Fuck you, game. Fuck you, game. Fuck you.
All this waiting bores me.
See. Let me see if my save was good. I think it was good. Should be. Oof. It's hard to move, it's very narrow, and I'm with legendary proportions. So no matter where I click, they're gonna get stuck somewhere.
I'm prepared. I'm trusting you. I sense something. I'm glad I was useful to you. I finished here. Is there more?
No comment. Nah, Blade Barrier is good. God.
Oh, the waiting's never fun. This thing refuses to cooperate.
The struggles never cease. You called? I sense something. I finished here. Is there more? I'm glad I was useful to you.
Man, I won it without anyone dying. What?
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
Immunity to fear. Saves against necromancy. Ode to Nocticula. Fuck this fight, man. Just fuck this fight.
I finished here. Is there more?
Nearly
No
halfway
reason
through
to
level
pause.
70.
Together we stand.
I crave your commands.
Every fight is done. Control voltage, thanks for the follow. Listen, even when you move with precision, so they don't
Rely
collide,
on
like
me.
when you move like this, okay, they can get stuck. Under legendary proportions, It doesn't matter. Dragon form. Righteous might. They can get stuck. There might be a solution. They make them smaller. They rise a bit, you know, but not like a fucking mountain, you know. Ah, king from Eterna. And how do you like Eterna?
Head on!
I welcome your company.
Shamira. Screw you. And now there's gonna be a conversation with Nocticula. What if I tell her the truth? I never decided to tell her the truth. Let's see, maybe I can judge those two that are remaining, because she's the judge in the Abyss. And I play as Aeon. Or the quest is bugged. As Aeon. Oh, so you went far. They're gonna release a DLC, you know that. What do you play on? The regular difficulty or on that new one, Eterna? Slaver's Fury. Are you shitting me? A Hendex? +5 Cruel Bleed. Finesse Wielding. I won't tell her about Mahindrian crystals. Better. The game was just epic. I was actually sad when I finished it. Nothing more to play. I went and played Elder Lilies for 3 days, finished the game in 15-16 hours. And people ask me, how is it? Okay. Playing Eterna and then playing Elder Lilies is like driving an airplane and then someone gives you a fish boat. That's how it is. Piccola. Should enter the palace. How do I judge those two? Judge those who broken the laws of the abyss. Zeklex, the arena steward. Airship kept. Let's go to the inn. And see if there is a conversation. If there is no conversation, then it's a bug. And what's even worse, that's an Aeon quest bug. There's nothing else left to do in Oshimira. Only to speak with Murticula. For that, I'll just need Ember. And that's it. Mielra. I got no option. I got no option. I can't judge. Shit. We got to Noctico. Will be more of the same, only in a bigger world. And most people should just realize that they can invent a new genre. It's gonna be the same, you're just gonna farm more. That's about it. Let's say you're gonna have more fetch quests. That is great. Arranged.
All this waiting bores me.
I see something over there.
What is there to be careful with? I got no option to judge those two. It says judge them. Zeklex, the arena steward, he tries to impose order on chaos. He's under a crime. Elria, an airship captain. What could this honest, daring woman have possibly done? I got no option. There's nothing I can do about it. Every other quest is done. This is Nocticula, and this is Ember connected with Nocticula, so the only mythic quest will remain. Okay, fine.
Onwards.
A failure is just a step.
Can someone check it out? How do you trigger those two? Nocticula should offer. Okay, then it makes sense. Then we're gonna judge if it's Nocticula. I thought it was Shamira because she's the judge and not Nocticula. Weird. They give tips about will-o-wisps. There's one will-o-wisp encounter in the game. Only one. Will-o-wisps were a lot in Kingmaker, but here I only know about one in a cave. And they give a tip about will-o-wisps.
This experiment has gone awry.
Which listen, frankly, I'm more hyped about Krautborn, about Breath of the Righteous DLCs, maybe about that new Hollow Knight Silk Song, than I am about Elden Ring. I really don't care about it. I'll play it on day one, but I don't care about it. Whether it's gonna be good or not. I'm kinda sick of Souls-like.
A failure is just a step to a success.
906 plus. Every other game these days that comes out is Souls-like. I'm sick of it. It's actually funny how it became a genre. 20 years ago we would call it third-person action RPG.
A success worthy of praise.
That's what the genre would be 20 years ago. But now it's Souls-like. You know why it's Souls-like? Why is everything Souls-like? Because it sells under those tags. It can sell well. That's why.
It went splendidly.
Everything these days, if you die more than 2 times in a row, it's Souls-like. And the only proper Souls game, true Souls game that I know is Dark Souls 1. To be honest.
I sense something. I finished here. Is there more? I'm glad I was useful.
And it's
to
not that
you.
much when they say, you know, Souls-like in terms of combat and you die and so on. When I hear Souls-like, I think about Dark Souls 1 world. Okay, how it was built. How everything was connected. And yet, so close by when you play. I don't see Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3 did that. They were just a linear path. Both of them. Although when I better think about it, there was more options in Dark Souls 2 than in Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3 was brutally linear.
Pay attention.
Oh, Lexicon of Paradox Part 2.
I lead. You follow.
We had a lot of games like Dark Souls in 2000s. A lot of them. We just didn't call them Souls-like. Simple as that. In the past, I'm under legendary proportions. Look at this bug, I'm under legendary proportions. And look at my tail! Legendary tail. Yo, man. Refuse the power. I already did that. This time I'll accept it. I already did that on my first round. We're gonna do different things, things we haven't done before. Okay. But I really don't know what's smart. I'm gonna make a manual save just in case I fuck it up. The thing I miss the most out of those old school games is classic turn-based real-time strategies. And classic real-time strategies. They do not exist anymore. Even when they do, they're usually indies. None of them is AAA.
I sense something.
Move out.
Alushinira Danda. The only thing it does is raise the flag for a secret ending, and I guess for a secret ending you need to refuse, eh? Well, at least they gave an option, if nothing else.
Greeting.
Lady Arilu, allow me to express my deepest admiration of your work, and may I...
All in good. You have. You are my creation. Your and what? Your. But there is more. This is pure essence. Now you know. You truly know.
Enough! Enough of this madness! I was blind. Oh, Lady of Heaven, how blind I was. I saw holiness in the half-fiend's creation. All your valiant deeds, your resistance in the face of temptation, it was all a deception? Curse the Abyss, and curse Alushanira, where even the most faithful lose their way, and lie, and commit treason. I must save those who can be saved, and break free from the kingdom of darkness.
We still have something to discuss. Nahindri and Chris, or rather it was impossible. And I also left you a present in my old laboratory, and told the Suture to see that you received it. I knew that sooner or later you would. Thanks. That is what you think I expect? Without me, you would not. You always have to sacrifice something. I wanted you to go to the laboratory. Honesty is a luxury we cannot often afford. Not just any creatures. Demons. And half-demons. The soul must have a stable connection with the Abyss. In your soul, I changed myself. All those arrogant crusaders, those knights, both. And it was no doubt you have felt this affliction on several occasions. It awakens when you use. Yes, you are seeking answers, trying to understand the crux of the matter. That is good.
I look at Theon's option against Arilu. I see a glow emanating from your soul. You have committed a crime against the universal order, and I'm giving you the chance to repent here and now. Well, you really judge everyone.
I remember our first meeting. Many years ago, you suddenly appeared in my house, and then just as suddenly you disappeared.
Ah, because we went back in time.
Years passed before everything fell into place, and I understood the meaning behind your appearance. I don't know what changes you have already wrought to bring this world about, but one thing will remain unchanged in any space-time continuum. I will not regret what I did, not for a moment.
She knows, she's the only one aware we changed time. Mia, thanks for the follow. She's the only one aware. Funny.
I want to help you close the world wound.
That's the only difference between my first run and second run. Everything else is the same in conversation.
You were about to say, we are going to close the world wound, weren't you, Arilu? I see no reason to continue deceiving this mortal. Now I am convinced that he is quite worthy of serving me. I will even reward him with a modicum of knowledge about the events in which he is about to take part.
Greetings to you, Our Lady in Shadow.
It's nice to see that even surrounded by mortals, you haven't forgotten who your mistress is, Arushale. You may rise.
I didn't mean to. I don't know why I did it.
Naturally, I am in the habit of observing my servants and guests while remaining unseen. Their private thoughts fly most eagerly from their lips when they believe themselves. You are a guest here, mortal. A guest of the Lady in Shadow, the vanquisher of many a demon lord. Such an impenetrable... I have had my...
You are wise, my...
It is a shame your angel has left you, mortal. I would have liked to talk to him. I don't expect I will get another chance, as that celestial buffoon's days are numbered.
Celestial buffoon.
Because he charged off all alone into the vastness of the abyss. An old friend awaits him there, the Echo of Discari. And the Echo has been anticipating this meeting for a long time. Perhaps you don't know he is to the great envy, humiliation. He's another island, another loss. Enough. I warned them that I would not stand for the desolation of my realm. They have not heeded me, and they will regret it. Yes, I have prepared a beautiful intrigue that will topple many of your enemies and seal the world wound forever, ending the threat to Galarian. And you have the chance to become part of that intrigue.
Your soul is surrounded by luminescence. What laws of the abyss have you broken? Nocticula has been good in the abyss. Shit, funny. It's cool that as Aeon, you follow the laws of the universe you're in. So if they do good deeds in the abyss, they break the law. My companion Ember would like to speak to you. Or did Arelo really create? Samira, get rid of Buffalo. Informer of Shamira. Informer of Hipzamira. Secret ingredient received. Aspect of the S.
I can't. I know what you had to do to others and to yourself. I'm so sorry.
What is this sacred drivel?
I've seen your.
And this is what you brought her to me for. You think this infantile sniveling is worthy of my... As if I... So...
No, say. Do you think she took my words to heart?
Because we know she did.
That would be cool.
I told you to get out! I don't want to hear your squeaky voice again!
Some in the city must be condemned for breaking the laws of the abyss. I'm an Aeon. Look into my eyes and you will understand. Let's have a trial. I'd love to see an Aeon try to establish order among chaos. I'm ready to judge. I can judge Arilu Warlash. Our Warlord Lucinary only shows 3 culprits and no more. You must judge them immediately. Arilu. She doesn't. She doesn't want to judge Arilu. Zeklex. Mielra. Let the trial begin. She follows the aeronaut's code. Did you know she's cursed? Doomed to bring death and destruction wherever she goes. She must abandon the code of the aeronaut. If she continues to abide by these rules, she must be banished from Alushinira. You did the opposite of what I said. Zeklex from the arena. Meet with a reflection of the air. We got a mythic pot too. She wants the book. Let's meet with a mirror. Then we'll know what to do. They should have placed a fucking teleport inside this building, considering you need to go back. Yeah, Dante, it's not hard when you repeat it non-stop. How many times you died? Or you lost count? And in what time? In only 7 hours, 8 hours. Count the deaths in only 7 or 8 hours. It ain't hard if you died few times. If you died a dozen times, then it's a hard game. Exactly 7.5. I know it was something like that. I think I finished it in 7. I forgot though. Hey, we have a mythic path we need to level up. That's a huge one. And Angel is not here. With a mirror. Contemplate whether you have strayed from the path of the Aeon. The ruler of Alushinira sought to lead you astray. She acted as an agent of chaos, but she cannot be blamed for following her nature. What's important is that you acted according to your nature. You fulfilled your duty as an Aeon. Nocticola was the stormy sea, rough and unpredictable. But you were a solid rock, and neither tide nor waves could move you. So it was, so it is, and so it shall be. You feel like you accomplished your mission in the Abyss, but when you look back you sense that something is wrong. The influence of the Abyss is seeping into Golarion through the rift in the Midnight Fane. In its dark depths a cold distortion flickers, invisible to everyone but you. It's a breach in time, similar to the one that drew you into Arilu Warlash laboratory. Perhaps you were not strong enough to reveal it before, but now you see it clearly. Your time in the Abyss has given you an Aeon determination to fight injustice to the end. We need to examine the distortion. And we're gonna do it immediately, but first things first. Mythic level. We need to level up. This is a huge one. And we're gonna take less stand on absolutely everyone that misses it. That I know. No one dies anymore. We received the secret ingredient. Oh yeah, for the potions. Maximize. Poison spells, ray spells, additional damage on acid. 3 midnight volts. Let's do a mythic pot. And then we're gonna go back to Midnight Fade and
Let's
check it out.
move already.
But first this. Holy shit. Last time I did this was 20 days ago. And I had a pattern. And now I lost it. +1 all saving throws. Oh, mythic toughness. Oof. I can summon a gold golem. Extra gaze. Improved Aeon's Bane. It has a greater dispel when you hit. All summoned creatures receive the benefits of Aeon's Bane. All summoned creatures can dispel. Erase. For unfair less stand is a bust. On everyone. I usually take it everywhere on a first level, okay, as the first one. Except on mages. But now I'll take it on mages too. I don't want anyone else to die. I need Unstoppable, I need Rupture Restraints. I need Toughness, I need Mythic Resolve. 4, and there's 5 left. It's okay. We take Resolve for now. Saving throws. Wait to get escape. 1 level 1. One level 2. One level 3. 4. I got new spells. Holy shit. As a swift dash, you make the target roll 11 on all d20 rolls for the number of rounds equal to your caster level divided by 4. There is no defense against this. This is a boss killer. I mean the ultimate defense against bosses. You dispel petrification and enemies' transmutation spells and effects from the target. For 1 round per caster level, you gain 50 mischance. Additionally, while the spell is in effect, you can teleport to any point in close range as a swift action. Good if you play as ranged, but right now it's bad. You can pick 2 level 4 mythic spells. Oh shit, I got shot. Some of them it's extremely easy. I was thinking about defense, but everything one shots on unfair, so it doesn't matter if I raise by 1. Better to raise damage, I mean attack chance. Now, I said I'll take less 10, but I'm thinking there's 3 on the left and 2 on the right. If I take less 10, that leaves 2 on the left. And I need 1, 2, let's say 3. I need 3, exactly 3. And on the left, there's 1 more abundant casting. And there is less stat. So Nenio will wait for less stat. Seems like. Yeah, without cigarettes for, I don't know, for around 2 months now. My current saves are huge. On Guarded Heart, nothing works against me. It's 40 plus on everything. I was vaping too, but it didn't help. Go smoke every day at the end of the day. True. Shuro, thanks for the follow. After this, we're gonna check the meter, see what's specific about Aeon's quest. You're the most important out of them all. Diran. Jesus Christ, I can make him strong. But I don't want him to die. And it's cool mastery. That's one. That's two. And those abandoned castings also. There's nothing to think about. Less than. He already hurts. Same. Now let's see the meter. This shit is Aeon specific. What's it with this setup? I never picked them. The fuck?
Move out.
That's one weird bug, man. That one. Let's see what it is. The haze that surrounds the distortion is cold as ice. You see the movement of several shadowy figures and hear the sound of muffled voices. Distortion seeks to draw you in. You will take it to the other side if you do not resist its pull. Look into it. As you look more closely, you see the silhouettes of demons as well as a figure in a cloak. You hear the distant murmur of conversation and the low hum of countless insect wings. Touch the haze and go inside. Will we alter the time again? Real low. You get to come back eventually. Yeah, we're back in time. We're definitely back in time. Xantir, the plagued one. How did he knew? Observant, a mysterious individual thwarted Minyago's plans in Dresden and told Staunton some very interesting things in an attempt to change his mind. More importantly, the week before I was captured, someone paid a visit to my laboratory. They appeared out of nowhere, said a few words, and then vanished without a trace. It was the most curious encounter, and it became even more curious once I discovered the truth of your origins. Once I put two and two together, I knew that my plan to open the world wound would succeed. After all, someone from the future was traveling back in time to stop my research. Now I would love to stay and discuss time travel with you, but I cannot allow you to interfere with my work. You will have to be killed. Xantir, what are you doing here? What did you call me, the Plague One? I'm Xantir Vank, before he became the Plague. I hope your primitive little brain can remember that. I'm not gonna bother explaining our research to you. You wouldn't understand it even if you tried. Isn't that right, Mentor? My research, not yours. That doesn't matter right now. Our guest must not be allowed to leave. Kill him. Muta Saf and help Xantir deal with their unwanted visitor. Prepare to die, scum. Muta Saf and run away. Let's Xantir. Muta Saf, you damn coward. You'll never become a real warless apprentice. You're nothing more than a lettered servant. You don't belong in my mentor's laboratory, not even to wash the dirty flasks. So you wanna be a real only apprentice? I am. The rest are just servants. My mentor doesn't wish to acknowledge me yet as her student. I'm willing to work for her recognition. An apprenticeship with someone like her is an honor that must be earned. What is Arilu teaching you? She shared her most important discovery with me. I studied the power of Nahindrian crystals. Lady Arilu research has opened my eyes to things I could have never imagined. We're on the verge of great discoveries. I don't have time to satisfy your idle curiosity. Do you want to know what will happen to you in the future? Is this a trick? Do you think you can frighten me with foreboding tales of the future? It won't work. Do you think your masters appreciate your intelligence? Do you think they care about your research? They just want to use you. They will make you work like a slave. Day after day you will labor away like a mindless machine looking for ways to make demons stronger. Intimidate. In the future you will die by my hand, tired and disappointed. You will dream of death. In fact, you will beg for it. But your future is my past. If I trashed you so easily then, what do you think I'll do to you now? Let's go with diplomacy. I'm a real scientist, not some pathetic ignorant alchemist like Muta Safran. My mentor understands that. My talents and abilities will not go to waste. Arila would never. You're lying. Do you think I'm blinded by arrogance, unable to see what's right in front of my face? I know my mentor did not want an apprentice. She's not inclined to take students. But I'm not giving up my place to that pathetic idiot Muta Safran. They saw my potential, they chose me to undergo training. Me, I'm not gonna give up now, so shut up.
Let's prove their logic is lacking.
Xantir. Are you stupid?
Mind over muscle.
I guess you are. It's a trivial fight. Enough! I admit you're stronger than a normal Galarian. Your words make me think. You can't win. There is no weakness in my body, more than frail flesh. Go ahead, do your worst. You can't defeat me. Requires Aeon Mythic Path. You're an unnatural monster. You should not exist. Watch in amazement, Xantir Vang, for I'm about to correct your existence. You're nothing more than an insect in a cave, Xantir the Plagued One. There's no point in killing you. I know you won't survive our next encounter. Run away with your tail between your legs. We go with Aeon Mythic Path. I'm about to correct your existence. You look at Xantir through the eyes of the Aeon. You can see the power that connects his tormented human soul to the magical swarm of locusts. You look more closely and suddenly you're the swarm. You're the new flesh that envelops his soul. You hear the rustling of locusts, the sound of a first gasping breath, and you feel the movement of the cosmic spheres. You do not exist, and yet you're everywhere. You can separate a swarm from a person as easily as you can unfurl your fist. What the fuck I did to him, man? You blink and you're back in your own body again. A young man kneels at your feet, wrapped in a mantle that bears the symbols of the Skari. His pale, arrogant face is contorted in horror, and he is gasping for air like a fish out of water, too shaken to speak. A swarm of locusts hovers nearby. They buzz angrily, ready to attack. What are you now, a fucking swarm? Ooh, 64 armor class. Fucking tick swarm. Fuck you, Xantir. Fuck you. Impossible. How did you do that? It's not just magic. You move freely through time, as if you're walking down a straight road. Use the power of the Aeons to change reality. Are you on the verge of becoming a transcendent being? A voracious gleam sparks in his eyes. I'd give anything for a chance to study you. If you continue to study the Nahindrian crystals, you will get your answer. The crystals are responsible for your power. I don't know if Lady Ariel understands their full potential, now that I'm going to tell her. This will be my research. I don't need Ariel or anyone else. You're free from the Skari's power, Xantir. This imperfect mortal body assembly had no desire to return to this form. But you were right. I'm amazed. What you just did was incredible, the power you displayed. It was unlike anything I've ever seen. I have the greatest respect for Lady Arilu, but you have so much more to offer. The power of the Aeon. The research possibilities are endless. I wish I could conduct some experiments. My powers are connected to the Nahindrian crystals. I will let you live. You can continue to study the crystals, but in return you must serve me and no one else. I could study the powers of the Transcendent Being in transition, observe the growth of their power. I studied what those crystals can do to the demons. But you are a unique case. I probably know much more in the future you come from, but I swear I will acquire that knowledge if you give me time. The power you just displayed can be turned against the demons. If you wish, I can research the matter further. I will have no shortage of test subjects. I'm the commander of Dresden. You can find me in the city once you succeed. As you wish. Given the current situation in Dresden, I suppose I'll know when it's time to meet. Hear a low rumble. It's the flow of time changing its course, slowly and reluctantly. That's the second time we're changing the flow of time. You were able to change the past. Everything was as it should have been. Everything is as it should be. Everything will be as it should. Xantir Wang is a boss for Aeon. I wasn't expecting Xantir for sure. No, they don't work differently. They're just extra slots. Mentor, the day has finally come. You're greeted by Xantir in reality now, in the present. Why are you calling me your mentor? You never told me your actual name. Besides, it's true, you opened my eyes to the possibilities of science. Thanks to you, I conduct real research, unlike those morons who stayed with the Rilu. I've seen what they've created over the years. Pathetic amateurs, clueless halfwits. The demons they improve are utterly useless. And of course, Mutasafan presides over the apotheosis of ignorance. Who else could be so smug, arrogant, and totally incompetent? Thank you for saving me from those fools, Mentor. If you hadn't intervened, I'd be stuck out in some swamp right now, slapping together mythic demons like a common laborer. How did you know that this was the day I would return to the Midnight Fane? When I heard about the battle for Dresden, I knew we'd be meeting soon. My research was almost complete, and the Queen personally invited me to Dresden. She wanted me to examine Mutasafan laboratory in the Midnight Fane. I spent countless days sorting through all the documents that Moron left behind in his lab before the Queen gave orders to block the exit. I snuck down here into the dungeons. I didn't want what was happening up above to interfere with my research. It's so noisy up there, it's simply awful. Since you're here, I assume your research was a success. Quite so. Not only did I study the Nahindrian crystals, I also did considerable research into the nature of aeons. I was able to create a spell that will allow you to correct, as you called it that day, demons by stripping them of their mythic powers. Try it out, I'm sure it'll work perfectly. I can strip demons of mythic powers. What have you been doing all these years? Research, of course, and that idiot Mutasafan can only dream of the kind of advancements I've made in my research. At the moment, I'm the only real expert on the Hindrian crystals in Mendel. The rest are just parasites trying to leech off my research and discoveries. I've been consulted by the Commonwealth of Pathfinders, and I received numerous awards for my work. Of course, some envy me and others think I'm a secret cultist. And then there's the matter of those goons my former master keeps sending to kill me. But every brilliant scientist faces a few obstacles on their path to greatness. Mutasafan did replace me as a real warlish apprentice, that sneaky scumbag. But I've seen his handiwork. I studied the so-called mythic demons he has created. Mythic demons, more like mythic dross. If I were in his place, which of course I'm not, and I wouldn't wanna be, but well, hypothetically speaking, if I were him, the Crusades would be over by now. What's happening in Dresden? No idea, some fighting. I think there's some kind of battle going on. I don't know for sure. I decided to stay here in Midnight Fane just to be safe. It wouldn't surprise me if Mutasafan pathetic creations are rampaging through the city like herds of swine. Disgusting, I hope you deal with them quickly. It pains me to even think of their existence. You serve me well, Xantir. Continue with your research. I knew you would appreciate my work. If you need me, I'll be in the lab, looking through Mutasafan research, though I doubt that idiot left behind anything useful. Xantir Wang. Did you just give us something or what? He said I can strip demons. He said I can strip demons of their mythic abilities. He said it was a spell and I don't know what it is.
No one stands in my way.
Mythic suppression. As a standard action, Aeon can attempt to suppress the effects of mythic powers of his enemies. This ability affects only mythic demons who can oppose the power with a successful will saving throw. Non-distorted mythic demons gain +4 bonus on a saving throw. At 7th mythic rank, distorted mythic demons no longer get a saving throw to resist the effect, and non-distorted mythic demons don't get a bonus on a saving throw. Starting at 9 mythic rank, mythic demons can't save against this ability. Some mythic demons are immune to this ability. Probably who's immune is Baphomet and Discari, but everyone else, all other mythic demons, you can easily strip them off their mythic powers. I can strip off Vavakia Vanguard of its mythic powers. Mythic suppression. So I don't forget about it. But we found it. That's the reward for Aeon.
I finished here. Is there more?
Extra. Mute us up and journal. You learn something new from the book. +1 bonus to DC on transmutation. Well,
Head on.
that's it. Now there is Baphomet. And that's it. That's the Act 5. There is one new map in Act 5. They patched that. I never seen it. Okay. What is this? Mythic 7. For today, that's gonna be it. We continue tomorrow. Guys, I'm off to bed. I was feeling tired the entire day. I didn't sleep well. How many unfair playthroughs have I done? Two. And this is the second one. People, I wish you all good night. I'll be seeing you back tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Next stream in around 15-16 hours from now. Good night, guys. And I really hope I'm gonna be well rested for tomorrow, because I can't stand myself like this. I'm like a freaking zombie the entire day. I'm off to bed. Sweet dreams, people.